right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for our final matchup of the night, and we have a spicy one in the Titan League. We have a Diversion taking on Venganza, two teams fighting on the edge of the playoffs. I'm Rockerman back in the booth, new location, same Rockerman in the booth here with Krippus. Krippus, how's it going over there?
It's going good. It's been great, Rock. It's great. It's a pleasure coming back into the booth with you here for this exciting Titan matchup. Definitely some playoff implications coming up with this one.
Yeah, definitely some implications to watch. I know these teams, they got their rosters or trying to get their rosters. We'll talk a little about some of the roster struggles as sometimes happen on Saturday Night Rocket League. But both these teams here coming to this matchup, Krippus, looking like 9-10 out of the 12 teams in the Titan League right now. Venganza at 5-6, Diversion at 4-7. But both these teams only a couple games back of that sixth and final spot for the playoffs. So this Krippus, as we head into the last match before the holiday break, very important that one of these two teams find a win to give themselves a chance.
Absolutely, and whoever wins this could most likely either make playoffs, and if whoever loses, they might be out, or they just tie themselves up with each other. It just gives them both an even chance to make that sixth seed.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to find out. Looks like looks like we're gonna have to wait a second there as we're gonna try to get him joined up in the lobby in 1 second here. But yeah, it should be interesting to see who's gonna come out on top because yeah, like we said, the playoffs they're approaching. As we head into holiday break before the charity stream happening on the 26th. There are only a couple more matches to go. I believe four more after we come back before the play-in tournament and the playoffs. No play-in tournament for Titan, but there will be definitely playoffs. So these teams fighting to get top six. Only 2 games back for Venganza, 3 for Diversion. So very crucial to find a win tonight. But we'll have to see here as we got the teams joined up. But there are a couple of roster struggles here. Krippus, I believe, mostly for Venganza. Goff, he's subscribing for 16 months, which we love. We love him for that. But he's not here at the match today, unfortunately.
Absolutely, and Venganza sitting at 5-6, 4-1 in their conference actually. So I don't know how that plays out there. This is another conference matchup, so if Diversion wins this, they have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Venganza, and then move up to 3 in their conference. It's a battle down there for trying to get that 6th seed. As Bananas are 7-5, sitting in the 6th, and Grandmasters and Inferno 6-6, sitting 7-8. So if Venganza wins this, they most likely will get up to that 7th seed and be 1 game off of playoffs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dogfight for sure. Look at these two teams. It's looking like we got Grav in here. He might actually be the only sub up here. It looks like actually Venganza, they do have 2 of their starting roster here with Ladog and Bubs. It looks like Grav is subbing up. Is that a challenger sub, Krippus? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Grav is in challenger, right? On Venom?
I do believe so. Yeah, Grab is 1477 on
Yeah.
Venom.
Ooh, now that's that's very spicy. No rival players. They didn't even go for the Titan free agent or a rival free agent. They went right down to Challenger to pick someone up. So hey, a bold strategy here. But you never know how it's gonna work out. You got to play the matches out to see how they're gonna go. And Diversion, they have their full roster, but you never know when you got 2 players like Ladog. He's been 2K MMR before. I remember 2K Ladog. I was there when he got hit 2,000 MMR. That was a classic moment. And you also have Bubs, who's improved quite a bit there on Venganza. So even still, with a sub here from Challenger, still a pretty dangerous roster in Venganza.
Absolutely, and Grab choosing to play himself instead of getting the challenge rival sub up, or even their sub Chrissy couldn't make it, as Chrissy being their 4th on Venganza, and Craig, Tyler, and Zap not being able to make it. Next best, Grab GM, get in there.
Hey, yeah, somebody's got to take it, and sometimes as the GM, you got to take it into your own hands here. As it looks like we got everyone in the lobby, we're gonna finally get things going. Apologies for the delay. We're waiting on one player to get in the lobby, but we got the teams joined up, and we are ready to go here for the last match before the break. We have Diversion in the red taking on Venganza, and we have Diversion with a couple of new people and one familiar face. Many of you guys might recognize Moifin, otherwise known as Muffin Mateo there, as instantly, oh my goodness, the challenger sub up grab is coming in big.
And way to make a statement in this first game. 8 seconds in, a misread off the backboard and grab. Challenger getting that first Titan goal for the series.
And that is wow, that is one way to start there. Very unexpected 8 seconds in, and he's put in the first goal. So good on Grab here. I didn't even get to introduce the diversion roster. We talked quite a bit about Venganza, and I guess rightfully so as they score the first goal. But many of you might recognize Moifin, otherwise known as Muffin Mateo. He is on diversion this season, helping out Kenzorg this season. And then also on Diversion, we have two new faces in Nemesis. Always good to see some new people, as we have Zulfi and Anti. So Zulfi and Anti looking to make some moves for Diversion. And I'm very curious to see how they're gonna perform Crippus on Saturday Night Rocket League. Might be their first stream action this season.
It might be. I'm not too sure, but I know that Muffin is a very, how do I say it, emotional player. So if he goes down a little bit in the series and his teammates aren't really helping him, the series might be over after maybe a game and a half. So halfway
Yeah.
through game two.
Yeah, Muffin does love to win here, and this one is not gonna help that cause as Bubs is gonna find the goal. It's 2-0 Venganza.
Absolutely, and Ante not getting the greatest. Oh, actually getting dunked there by Grav, and Grav showing up big in this first game for Venganza. Awesome.
Yeah, it looks like he's just playing fast, and he's got a goal and he's set up an assist on the board for him. So Venganza taking an early lead, and that's one way. Crippus, I would say that they're probably the underdogs here in Venganza. But when you're the underdogs, the best way to do it is you got to start out early and start out with some pressure. And so far, Venganza's done just that.
Absolutely, and this pressure has been immaculate for Venganza, and Diversion just can't seem to find their own pressure on Venganza's side as they start off their own here. Double tap straight down off the crossbar, saved away. But it's just been all Venganza this first minute and a half.
It really has. They've got 2 goals on the board. See if they're going to add to that total, or if Diversion can maybe settle it a little bit. Get back to their offense. Anti to the middle. Moifin gonna find a touch. This blocked out of the midfield. Anti can't touch it, but Zulfi can. He's coming through, putting that one in the back of the net, and it's 2-1 now. A Diversion finally on the board.
Absolutely, and Bub's getting a very questionable touch off the corner there. Muffin putting it right up middle, and Zulfi just putting it right in the back of the net. Nothing Venganza could do. No one rotating back. It's just an open net for him.
A Diversion finally able to get their first one on the board. And 3 goals scored already. Like a high scoring game potentially. As a grab into the corner. Gonna try to leave this one for Bubs, but Anti is gonna send it down. Off the backboard, Zulfi is there, but Grab gonna send it down. He's on this one, looking to dribble to the corner. Grab finding the bumps as well. As this one pops up, it's a shot opportunity, but it's not gonna go. The follow is though. Bubs finds his second.
It's all Grab. Grab going for the bump, getting the bump on Moifin. Anti getting messed up by Muffin hitting the ball there. And Bubs just has an open net. It's all Grab.
Crab is playing really, really solid in this one here, and he's fitting right in this Titan League matchup, which is very surprising. Got to give him big props, and I'd love to see if he can carry it over as Zulfi has the net to shoot at, but can't hit it. Moifin with the shot, the placement, great placement there from him.
And I keep saying it's all Grab, but Zulfi, this double tap, I don't know if he meant to put it down there, but this rotation on the goal line, pre-jump from Bubs, and Ladog just can't get to it. It's in the bottom left corner.
And that's really good spot and shooting accuracy from Muffin as he finds the back of the net. And we got 5 goals already. These two teams really put this ball towards the net. Is Zulfi trying to get a block there. Bubs on the air dribble, looking to make something happen. A flip reset towards the net. Moifin gonna make a save on the goal line. Bubs almost had a highlight play there. Zulfi blocked out by Grab. Good speed from him to stay right on it. So dog. Touch off the backboard. He's gonna bump. Anti almost got a touch back. This one in the corner. Bubs off the backboard. Bubs again looking to make something happen. Gonna fall off the wall, trying to carry this one around, but not meant to be. As Zulfi with a huge bump there, but Bubs back just in time as Anti a shot on net. Crab can't touch it, but it's just a little bit wide. In a minute 30 remaining. Diversion Still only down by one Krippus, but Venganza, they're back and looking for some more pressure.
Absolutely, and Grav has just been the difference maker here. I didn't know Grav reached 1705 MMR this season. He's just fitting right into this Venganza roster as they charge their way into this first game.
Is that true? Grab has reached 1705 MMR.
I don't think so, but he's fitting in just like a Titan player.
Oh, okay. So I was supposed to say, I thought you were saying that he did reach 1705 MMR. You're just hearing that. My apologies there. I would have been a little bit surprised, but he is still playing really well and definitely fitting in this one. So we're down to 50 seconds now in game number one. Diversion still trying to tie this one up at three. Is dangerous dribble across the net. Moifin gonna find a dunk. Zolfi's up, sending it down, looking to stay with it. This one's going up to the corner. Zolfi popping it up high again. Moifin is trying to get there, but Grab quicker there to the ball. Great speed from him. Is Anti and Zolfi working in the corner. A 50 comes through. Ladog looking to stay with it. Moifin gets it by him. Last chance here. Diversion has an opportunity. Moifin gonna be saved away by Bubbles, but they can send it right back in. Anti there looking for a bump there. The shot. Zolfi comes through and ties it up at three.
And Anti getting this touch out of the corner here, going straight for the bump off the backboard. They can't go too high, and Grab just can't get up to it. And Zolfi putting it right back. The dog unable to make the stop, and we've got a tied game with 12 seconds left, Austin.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. Gravy's been playing so well, but it's hard to rely on him in that situation to make that touch, especially when you got Anti racing down on you. But here he is setting this one up towards the net. Ladog looking for a bump. Is this one gonna touch the ground? And we have overtime in our first game. A great way to start out the final match of the night and final match before break here, Grippus.
Absolutely, and my 34,000 channel points are. Yeah, I'm scared right now. this Venganza roster is looking like they're taking this series, especially with the way they played in this game one.
Yeah, I didn't get to ask you. I know you put your channel points down. You got 34,000 on Diversion. You seem pretty confident in that, especially with the sub. But I would say, Curvis, after the first one, or after this first regulation here, maybe a little bit nervous, but maybe not too nervous. Oh my goodness, Bubs makes a huge save on the goal line.
Absolutely, and I was. As soon as I put him down, I was like, yeah, Diversion's got this. And then this first game has really changed my mind about this one.
Yeah, Venganza has been playing really good. And on the other end, Goff rooting for his boys with 15,000 channel points down on the line. You love to see the bets come through here. This Muffin picks up a savior medal. Trying to drop this one down to Anti. Who's taking it down, looking to follow it. Bubs with a great clear. But only so far as to Zolfi. Bubs again. Another touch. He picks up a savior medal. It's blocked in the midfield. Could be an opportunity. Moifin, he's jumping on this one. Ladog is there. He sets it up. It's dangerous, but Zolfi, he's back just in time. And Zolfi again taking over the top. Just got Ladog to beat it. It's all day for Zolfi. He puts it in. And Diversion come back and win it in overtime.
A 2-goal lead is nothing in the game of Rocket League. And a minute 20 into this game, Zolfi just putting that shot right above Ladog, just can't get the save and Diversion. Game one.
Yeah, no, what a comeback there from Diversion in this one. It seemed like Venganza, they almost had it, and that's one of those ones, Krippus, where Venganza, they gotta be feeling that one. They played pretty well even with the challenger sub up, but just not quite able to squeak it out. And I don't know what that means for their hopes in the rest of the series, but maybe not as high as they were coming into this one and into regulation.
Absolutely, and Grab absolutely popping off. 344 points. That's great, especially a challenger in a Titan game. 1 goal, 1 assist,
Yeah.
1 save, 3 shots. And Ladog sitting at 136. I'm definitely going to need to see more from Ladog in this next game.
Yeah, Ladog kind of a non-factor there in that game, which is a little bit surprising. He had a couple good clears, I will say, on the goal line that helped out, but I didn't really see too much from Ladog in that one. It was a lot of grab, especially at the beginning, but sometimes that does happen, and we'll see as we're about to head into game two on Urban Central if that's going to be the case. If we'll see some more of Venganza, besides just Ladog, is there anything else, Krippus, that you're looking for Venganza to try and do in the second game to bring it back and give us a tied series?
I said Ladog already, but Grab has been playing great as he puts a shot off the crossbar here. More of that. That's what they need. It's more grab.
Oh, that's that would be very interesting. He has been playing great, and if he can continue to play great, they definitely have a very solid chance in this one. Grab blocked up by Moifin Ladog, gonna race up to this one. Anti send it high off the backboard. It's Bubs gonna clear it down in the diversion zone. Grab towards the net, but only as far as Zolfi, who sets this one up high. Moifin is there, but Ladog, he's a little bit quicker to that one. It's Bubs trying to dribble it in the corner. Gonna snag the boost. Zolfi flicking that one towards the net. Oh my goodness, Ladog. There he is stepping up big. He's making another save on the goal line. Oh my goodness. He has made two clutch saves right there, Krippus, to keep this ball out.
Definitely what I wanted to see more from Ladog is pass it to grab, just gets cut off by Anti. And Diversion's just all cluttered there on their own goal line. I just need to capitalize on that one, and we've got a game here from Venganza.
Oh, is this one centered across Ladog trying to hit that angle? But it's not quite gonna go. And Zolfi on the dribble, getting it by Grab, looking to take it up off the backboard, followed by opportunity. Anti is gonna snipe it right past the defenders, and Diversion up 1-0.
Grab did good to Shadow, and then as soon as Bub got back, he challenged, and a great flick from Zolfi to the backboard. And Anti isn't going to miss that very often, and right in the top left corner it goes.
Yeah, nice little shot there too. Bubs almost ended up getting back to that one, but wasn't quite meant to be. Is this one sent off to the side? Bubs not gonna be able to touch it. Ladog gonna send it back in. His Bubs again out of the midfield looking for Grab, just a little bit out of position there. Ladog another block. Anti taking off the backboard. Zolfi is there. Both of them playing on the backboard, maybe looking. One looking for a double tap, other one looking for a redirect. Neither of the two ideas pan out though. As Grab gonna find a block, trying to get this ball out of their zone and back onto the offensive end. So far, only one shot in this game. A little bit different than what we saw last game, Krippus, where that first game was so high scoring. This one only one goal as we pass halfway, and it might be a second. It is Moifin comes through right as I say that.
Caster Curse coming through again, as we saw it so often in the last series, as Muffin backing it up, and Ladog just can't get the clear, and Muffin just puts it right into the back of the net.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Ladog there, but that's not something you see from him too often. Is he didn't have much boost, maybe thought the goal was going to come right away, but instead he just kind of flew by that ball there. A tough mistake, and especially when you're down a player in the series, can't really make any mistakes. You got to play perfect Rocket League to try to pull off the upset. That's now 2-0 in favor of Diversion. A huge bump comes through. Oh my goodness. A bump erases a player off the map and Zolfi scores.
Might as well have been a demo on Ladog, as he goes to Mars off of that bump and grab. Cannot do anything for Zolfi's 65-mile-an-hour shot. And we've got a 3-goal game here, Austin.
Yeah, Diversion really coming up big now as they found a third. And are they going to find more? That is the question. Is this one sent back in? Going to be cleared out to the side. A ball popped up. Ladog on the 50. As Grab coming through, actually. Grab, he's coming up big, finding another goal. And he's keeping his team alive in this one.
I said I needed more grab, and that 50-50 absolutely sets up grab and a perfect shot into the top left there, and more grab is all we need for this Venganza roster.
And the GM saying, hey, we're not just going to lie down, guys. This may be the underdogs here, may have to sub up, but Grab can do everything he can to help his team win, and Zolfi with an immediate answer.
Right off the kickoff, Anti going to the left wall, Muffin 50s, and it's right off the backboard for Zolfi, and Zolfi just beating out Ladog right into the back of the net. Nothing much they could have done there.
Yeah, that one, just a quick play, good speed. As he finds that one through, and Diversion back to a 3-goal lead here. This one's sent off the backboard. Bubs gonna take this one up here and looking for a flip reset. Gonna find a little bit of a dunk through. Grab, he's up for it. Gonna bump Muffin off the ball. The dog to the corner. Dog again gonna be 50'd up towards the middle. Bubs looking to chase this one out, just trying to find a 50. It's sent off to the side, but a minute 30 remaining in this one, Krippus. It's looking like Diversion. They've held on the lead for the entirety of this match, and they haven't haven't relinquished it yet. It doesn't look like they're going to anytime soon.
Yeah, this game is looking very bleak for Venganza, and they're probably saying in comms, "We go next, we go next." As Muffin puts in another one, I think this one's over, Austin.
It may be there's still a minute left, but the way Diversion have been playing, they might be taking this one and might have to be setting up the reverse sweep possibility for Diversion. Excuse me, for Venganza over Diversion. Diversion, on the other hand, they're looking for the sweep here. Maybe you can get the brooms out here, give themselves a good chance to maybe make that final playoff spot. We'll have to see. We'll see if Venganza has any life in them as we head to the end here of game number 2. Ante looking to take it towards the net. Bub's going to find a save. The dog to the corner. This one's sent off to the side. Ante keeping this one in again. Grab. He's there for the touch. This Muffin off the backboard. Maybe looking for a double tap. Zolfi coming through. Just trying to find anything here. But yeah, Krippus, this game is, I will say, it's done and wrapped now at this point. And, what do you see from Venganza? I know we talked about it a little bit after game 1. Did we see any of those things that you touched on? And if we did, how do you think they continue to improve on it? As a shot going to come through, Ladog, he was one of the guys you talked about. He puts in a goal there, maybe giving a little momentum.
Well, you were asking that question, and I was waiting for the play to stop so you could stop commentating on it. And I was gonna say more Ladog because he's sitting here on 1 assist and 1 save, and Grab's outscoring him. And then he puts a goal in. I was about to caster curse him.
It was just the thought of the caster's curse. Sometimes that works too. On occasion it does. Maybe right there. But yeah, the dog, he finds one. Still do need to see a little bit more here as we wind down game number 2. Bub's trying to set it up for one more for the road, but it's not going to go. The dog trying to find that touch grab. Going to keep this one alive. Here's Diversion. They're looking for one more on this one, but it's going to touch the ground. And Diversion, they are going to take this game here, Krippus, and they are looking for the sweep. They've been looking really, really solid.
I think after that game, my 34,000 channel points are in the right spot now. These brooms. I'm gonna say 4-1. I think Grav is gonna be another big factor coming into this game 3, and I think Venganza is actually gonna pull something together, and Diversion's gonna maybe let up a little bit on their offense as they have 12 shots this game to Venganza's 5, and 1 save to Venganza's 4. I think Venganza is going to get some offensive pressure here as they have nothing to lose, and Diversion is just going to let up a little bit.
Well, we will have to see. I would love to see some more Venganza action to keep this series alive, keep it going. In what is the last one for a couple weeks here, we'll have some Nemesis action over the holiday break, but really the last Nemesis matches we're going to see for quite a while, as we're going to hope everyone enjoys their holidays. We'll touch more on that a little bit later, but well, let's see. Let's hope for our sake that we can see some more Rocket League. Oh my goodness, Sophie with the dunk! What a play right there.
And Grab just getting left last back in net. 1v1 prowess here. Zolfi low 50-50. Got it right under him. Grab just a little bit too high on that one. We got a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, what a 50 right there from Zolfi. He was all over that one, and poor Grab couldn't do much there. He's done a lot this series to give Venganza some goals and some life, but that one there, not much you could do sometimes against these tight level players. But still, Diversion, they are looking really good here. Up again, looking for this sweep. They're trying to find more. A shot towards net. Grab gonna make a save, but it's right back out. Bubs on top of that one, though, and now a 1v1 opportunity, but Zolfi all over it off the backboard. Grab trying to get to it. Zolfi is there, but gonna go a little bit wide. This Muffin out of the midfield, gonna turn it out to Ante, who sends it off the corner. As Bob's gonna send it down. Muffin gonna take this one to the side, but a minute gone by. Diversion only 1 goal here, Krippus. We really do, though, need to see Venganza get one quickly here. And wait a minute, this might be a chance here. The dog looking for the redirect. It's just in off of Bubs. And hey, wait a minute, Venganza, they have a goal.
What do I need to see Venganza do to get a goal? 50-50 the other team and fake the last defender. It goes right in every time.
Yeah, I think Ladoggy was trying to get the hit on it, but hey, he didn't really need to, and that one was going towards the net. Anyways, so just pull a little bit of fake, and Bubs, he'll get credit for the goal as he's trying to make something happen. He was an all-star this season. And management selection for All Star. He's showed up though in this series despite Diversion, their dominance. Bubs has had most of the offense, with a little bit of help from Grav here, but Bubs, he's been definitely pulling up the points so far in this one, and he's gonna get a goal here. But we'll have to see, Krippus, if Bubs can maybe make some more mechanical plays. He's had a couple.
Absolutely, and he's been going for him all series. Just the defense from Diversion just showing up and being that brick wall that they need to be against those plays from Bubs. We all know Bubs can absolutely score double, triple flip resets in Nemesis matches, but it's the defense that really matters on those.
And if you can shut that player down like Bubs, which honestly they have to a pretty good extent. Bubs has had a lot of score, Rocket League point wise, but he hasn't had a lot of goals in this series. And Diversion has done a great job holding him to not a lot of anything really. And now as we approach halfway, Venganza, they are trying to avoid this sweep, avoiding the brooms here. Can they do it though? Or will Diversion come back? Anti high off the backboard, looking for the double tap. He can't find it though, just a little bit off there. Almost had it ready to go. This Bubs in the corner. Muffin is there for the shot, but it's going to be blocked away. Bubs now on the dribble. 1-on-1. The flick doesn't go anywhere, though. Not what he was hoping for. Is that one sent away? Now 2 minutes remaining. Bubs is sending that one down the dog. Unfortunately, in the way. Oh, a little bit of a mistiming there as that one almost happening. Grab has a shot, but he can't hit it in. Oh, that was almost the one, Krippus.
That was the one, and Ladog, I don't know if he's just not having a good series, a good day, but I'm pretty sure he's on 32 points right now. We got a minute and a half left in this game.
Yeah, Ladog, he has struggled quite a bit. A couple misses we don't normally see. Yeah, I'm not sure what it may be, but definitely missing a little bit from Ladog here in this one. And maybe missing that chemistry from the main roster without Goff here. This Bub's gonna find another save, pick up a savior medal. But definitely missing a little bit of Goff here as we're down under a minute. Can Venganza find something to bring us to a game 4? Grab. He finds a huge dunk here towards the net. It's off the backboard. Zolfi, he's gonna make a huge save though, and keep that one away. As Anti in the corner trying to find a touch, but gonna leave it. Zolfi also trying to find a touch too. A little bit of misses there. And it's going to actually set them up. It's Ladog. He's going to find a clear Anti. He can't touch it here. A little bit awkward as these guys, they're trying to get this final goal. Krippus under 30 seconds remaining. Next goal. It's looking like next goal will win this one.
Absolutely. And the ball off that right wall or the left wall in the Venganza end just is elusive to all the players. None of them can touch it when it's rolling out of there. And off the back, we're here, Anti clearing it out. It's just... And yeah, next goal definitely will win this game.
So now we're down to 10 seconds remaining. We're pretty inclined to agree with you unless we see some crazy heroics here. But this ball pops up and next goal will win it. Who is going to find it? Can Venganza force a game 4? This ball kept up by Ladog into the corner. Bubs, he's keeping it up. It's rolling across there. Anti on awkward touch. Muffin, he's going to get to it though. Beat now grab Ladog. He's actually going to keep this one up. Might be not the best idea. Zolfi, he takes it to the side. Can they finish it in regulation? Zolfi sending it towards the net. He's air dribbling it down. It's in front of the net, but it hits the ground and we have overtime somehow. That was dangerous.
Absolutely. And Zolfi showing off his mechanics with that one. It was about 2 feet too high, and that would have been the game winner on 0 seconds.
It was so close for Diversion, and would have been the series winner too. Not only the game, but the series is Diversion looking for that sweep. They score here. They're heading on break with a win and feeling good about themselves. Venganza hoping to live another game though. This one up, Zolfi off the corner, looking for a touch there. It's out in the middle, but Crab on the goal line. Another huge play from him. as he continues to impress as this sub. He finds one on the goal line. But Muffin right back in. Ante is there over the top. It's just a little bit wide though. As the dog makes the clear. Minute gone by and still looking at this one, Krippus. Venganza, they're holding on, but Diversion, they've had a lot of chances in this one, in this overtime.
I'm noticing a pattern. Their main scorer, being Bubs, has the most saves as well. Most of his points, you're calling out his points. He had 600 last game. He had 3 saves. He has 560 this game. He has 4 saves. It's just all of his points are coming off the saves, and that means they're on defense all game. They have no offense throughout the entire series, except for game one where they had 3 goals.
That's true. After the first game, only not too many goals after that one, and all these games have been really close here. And still, this one in overtime, still intense. Is this one actually sent towards the net? Oh my goodness, Diversion colliding on this one. But Zolfi gonna look to clear. Ante on the 50. It pops up high. Muffin. He's looking for a touch. Not much boost though. As Bubs on the dribble. Looking to take this one up. It's popped towards the net. Dangerous ball. The dog finding the block. Here comes Bubs again. But it's denied once more. Is Grab hoping to keep this ball in the diversion zone. Venganza still fighting Ante there for the shot. Bubs another save on the goal line there. He continues to add to his save total, but how long can it last? Another clear comes through. Zolfi last man back and a dive in. He makes a great touch. Let's grab. Send it to the corner. Ante gonna clear this one out. Ladog on this one, and we've gone 2.5 minutes, almost over a half of a game in overtime, and these two teams, they're really fighting for this one, both knowing how crucial it is to pull off this win.
Absolutely, and Diversion has showed off that they can play offense, and they will keep playing offense no matter how much space Venganza gives them. There were, I think, 4 50-50s right off of the goal line on Venganza's goal, and Diversion got offensive pressure out of that. It's just amazing to see how much pressure this team can generate sitting on the opponent's goal line while they're trying to make a clear.
Yeah, the pressure has been something to watch here. Is Dog looking for a goal to send him to game 4, but instead it's going back the other way. Bubs clearing that one in the corner dangerously. It's off the backboard again. Muffin coming through off the backboard, but the dog is all over it. As these two teams continue to fight. Ante looking for the pre-flip towards the backboard, looking for the touches. Ante, Muffin diving in, but another save comes through. Ladog on the dribble, sending it down. Zolfi finding a touch grab. Popping towards the midfield. Ladog trying to get it back to Bubs, but all it does is set up a demo play. Zolfi takes out the last defender, and he's actually going to get the goal for it.
I didn't think Zolfi got the goal for this. I thought it was Muffin's goal footer, but that's a Justin type goal steal right there. Bump him out and get the goal out of it, and an absolute banger of a series winner there from Zolfi.
Yeah, that was what a series right there. Diversion, they come out strong, but I mean, a lot of things to talk about in that one, Krippus, as we saw Venganza. They put up a fight with Grab as their sub, and despite being a sub, it was a sweep. But these are one of these ones, Krippus, that you might, if you look at the score line, you see a 3-0, but if you watch the game, you realize that Venganza actually looked really good in that series.
Absolutely, and who knows what would have happened if they had Goff? Either Game 5 or Venganza could have won that, especially with how close it was with Grav sitting in the sitting in for Goff.
Yeah, definitely so. And it could have been, and Venganza might look back and say what could have been for that one. But Diversion, they'll take the win there, and they will move on to, I believe, 5-7 now. So with only a couple more games left on the season, they're moving up, and these two teams are going to be tied up in record as they're trying to fight for those final spots. Only 2 games back of the last spot in the playoffs, but Krippus, another exciting series here. It was a sweep, but it was close, and it was a good one with you here tonight.
Absolutely, 52,000 channel points are mine, and the Christmas charity stream, December 26th at 8 a.m. Be there or don't or get banned. Be there or get banned. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. That's our next thing. Yeah, we're going to holiday break now. We have a couple of weeks before we'll get back in Nemesis action, but the next big event is the 24-hour charity stream. It's gonna be fun. If you guys haven't heard about it, like Kirpus said, December 26th at 8 a.m. Eastern. That one is gonna be it's gonna be a fun event there. A lot of things going on for charity. Already raising money for a Gamers Outreach Foundation. They help kids in the hospital get access to video games as sort of an outlet um, to enjoy while they're having treatment or while they're waiting in the hospital for to get better or trying to get better. So, Gamers Outreach Foundation going to be a lot of fun to raise some money for them. We got a 24-hour stream. We got a lot of charity goals. I might even be shaving my head. A little bit nervous about that one. If we raise enough money, my head of hair, my luscious head of hair may be gone, Crippus. But it would be for a good cause. It should be a lot of fun though.
Absolutely. And I think I might add one in there. We'll see.
Mm.
If I get to come on stream, I'll add one in there. I got a $130 Pokemon card that we hit a goal. I'll be ripping.
Okay. Well, there we go. We can always good to throw some more goals. We'll definitely have a lot more donation goals. You guys can hear more about that. We'll post into some more things in the coming days. Is that is kind of our next big event. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Make sure you guys and follow the channel so you guys can get involved in that charity stream. Like I said, it should be a lot of fun. Everything's gonna be a good cause. It'll be live for 24 hours doing a lot of fun things that you guys can even be involved in. So make sure you guys follow that and check out the Discord and make sure you guys are getting informed on all the action. And once again, I think I posted it in the chat there, but we hit 1,400 followers and just surpassed 38,000 views on the channel. So thank you guys so much for supporting us and helping us out with all that. And much love to all the resubs. We had a bunch of resubs tonight for huge numbers of months. So appreciate you guys all resubbing and supporting Nemesis. But that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. We thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.